All right, after some technical difficulties, we are here at Haverford Sports Media at the A.G. Cornog Stadium Saturday morning. This is Haverford High School girls soccer going against the Perk Valley Vikings. Don't think we've really missed much. It's been a lot of play between the 30 yards, so.
Yeah, both teams battling it out here, trying to gain clear possession of the ball.
Now Ford's on a bit of a breakaway. Sophia Levin's chasing the ball down. Perk Valley kicks it out in an attempt to slow down the Ford's momentum. Ford to the ball in. Gonna get sent to Kendall Gillespie. Little overhead kick. Maddie Schaefer steps up, takes control. Center back playing way high. Brady Carlin now stepping up as well. Sends into the right corner. Let's see what the Fords can make happen down here. Looks like it's going to be a corner for the Fords. All right, going to be Ryan Halterman setting the ball up. Let's see who's going to kick it. It's going to be Carly Barnes sending it in. This is a big moment for the Fords. First offensive momentum of the game. Barnes kicks out. Great cross. Levins went for the touch, but just barely missed it. Now Perk Valley settling the ball on the right side, bringing it up the sideline. Good through pass. Wagner steps up. Now Schaefer on a chase down. Able to get a touch on it. Wagner was able to drop back, give the defense some support. Now Barnes going to battle with the ball in the midfield. Sends a hard through ball. Up to Halterman. Halterman gaining control. Sends the ball to Gillespie. Gillespie and the goalie now. Offsides. It's upsetting. You can hear some parents in this audience getting a little annoyed. Didn't look offsides. The ball was already in the air, but nothing we can do about it now. It's going to be a Vikings ball now. It's number 15, Mia Corapolisi, kicking the ball out. I lied. That was number 25, Holly Nuss. Carly Barnes settling the ball. Sends it straight to the foot of Taylor Martin for the Vikings. It's a hard sprint for the Fords. It was Kate Garner able to gain control, kick the ball out of bounds, give everyone a time to reset. Ball is in. And right back out off the foot of Sophia Levins. Perk Valley goes to throw the ball a little back, get some new momentum going, and ball is way up in the air. Controlled in the center of the box. Deem was able to calm that down, get it out of bounds, and now it's going to be a Ford's throw-in from their left side. Big throw. Taylor Martin able to get a little back and forth going. Carlin kicks it out. Carly Barnes sends a good flat ball over to Leah Foster. Leah Foster sends one more to Sophia Levins. Calls for it back for a little give and go in the midfield. Carly Barnes with a hard through ball. Kendall Gillespie chasing down now. It's going to be the Perk Valley goalie pick up the ball. Punt is out from the Perk Valley goalie. Big kick from the backfield for the Vikings. Schaefer able to control it, send it to Deem. Deem gets another one to the backfield. This is Brenna Crow controlling it. Mia Corapolisi able to get some movement going. And kicked out of bounds by the Fords. Ball is sent in play. Little scrum for it. Avery Dean gets a touch on it. Sends it up to Kendall Gillespie. Can't quite get there. Foster controlling the ball in the air. Trying to get something going. Able to send it to Carlin, who gets it back to Foster. Sends it on the sideline. Tough to control. Sophia Levins gets beat in the midfield. Is now dropping to recover. Sophia 11 sends a through ball and attempt to get to Kendall Gillespie. Cut off by the Vikings. Vikings with a bit of a breakaway now. It's Colette Wagner in a foot race with Giovanna Marcino. Goes for a cross. Schaefer able to get a head on it. And an amazing clear straight to Levens. Levens sends it up to Gillespie. Gillespie gets a touch on it. It's another race. Gillespie able to cut it up with Holly Nuss for the Vikings. And a big shot grabbed by the goalkeeper. Big punt for Tessa Sarah Manera, who is able to get a big punt out of bounds. Unfortunately, Brady Carlin now throwing in. Carlin goes over, controlled by Halderman. Halderman chasing down. Now Deem trying to play ball. A little physical there. Deem and Coro Polisi got in a little bit of a scrum, but both are up and fine. This is now Carlin again throwing the ball in on the sideline. Carlin throws over Carly Barnes to Maddie Gillespie. Kendall Gillespie. Brady Carlin throwing in. Carlin throws over Foster. Foster tried to hit it off the foot of a Viking player, Taylor Martin, but it didn't work out. So now it's going to be a Vikings ball. This is Rivera throwing the ball in. Sub for the Vikings. That's number 7, Brian Lindsay, stepping out. Carlin gets a kick up. Tries to get it to Leah Foster's space, but doesn't quite work out. Ball is now in the Ford's box, and Kennedy Brooks able to settle it down. It's going to be her kick coming out. Big low pump from Kennedy Brooks. Tries to get it to Carly Barnes. Not able to control it. Kendall Gillespie gets a touch on it. Some great transition movement. Sends it way back past to Brady Carlin. Carlin calling for that big ball. No one's there. Avery Deem now running onto it. It's controlled by Brenna Crow for the Vikings. Crow carrying it all the way now. Sends a pass towards the right side. That's a little give and go action. Deem stepping up with the ball now. Tries to send a big through to Halderman. Got cut off by a Viking. Rivera went for the chase on that ball, but it was not hers. So it's Halderman getting ready to throw it in. Out of bounds on the white team. It's going to be Brady Carlin. Carlin sends over to Halderman. Halderman to Gillespie. Gillespie to the top. Tries to send it to Levin. Make something happen. Didn't quite work out. It's now clear for the Vikings.
That was right off the back of a Perk Valley player right there.
It was Emma Roy trying to get it to Mia Corpolisi, but it just looked like an unfortunate play. Big through ball. This is Wagner settling it in the midfield. Sends a back pass to Schaefer. Schaefer sends a big through ball. Halderman now trying to gain control. Little physical play there. Now Deem giving space. Looks like they were trying to get something working there, but didn't quite communicate it. Wagner stepping to a big ball. Barnes gathers it, sends to Gillespie. Gillespie now with 3 to beat. Takes a shot. Grabbed by Sarah Manera. On the Ford's left sideline now. Gathered and controlled by Giovanni Marcinio. Gonna be a long chase. Kennedy Brooks gonna grab the ball. It's gonna be her ball coming out now.
It's been a very back and forth game between both teams. No team either to gain complete control.
Carlin now. Big through ball to Deem. Uncontrolled.
Throw in for Perk Valley. Foster able to control it. And a throw in for Carlin.
Controlled by Halderman. Sent to Carly Barnes in the middle. Barnes just trying to find a space, make something work, sends a back pass to Schaefer. Schaefer with the through pass to Carlin. Intercepted by Cora Polisi. Schaefer gains control again. Deem now against Rivera. Rivera comes up with it. Sends to the inside. Barnes grabbing it. Foster in the midfield looking to step up. Cut off. This is now Christina Wesner for the Vikings. I tried to get some offensive movement going, but was immediately shut down by a Ford's wall. Taylor Martin on the sideline. Looking for a call, but went out of bounds. Throw in for the Fords. Very physical. Looks like they're going to get a call for that. This is number 5, Tabby Fallon, checking in for the Fords, taking out Avery Deem. Little miscommunication there with the refs. One called a sub, the other did not, so Tabby Fallon's still going to hang on that sub box for an extra second. Forwards gaining possession in midfield. Barnes eliminating 2, now taking space herself. Sends to Gillespie, entering the box now, and a shot gathered in control by Tessa Saramanara. Slow little roll clear out to the right side. That's Bridget Kiefer keeping control of the ball. It's Emma Roy looking for the through ball. Uncompleted. Wagner with the step off. It was a great offensive heads-up play by Taylor Martin. Trying to get something up the field, send it to space, no one there to chase. So it's going to be a Ford's ball. Kennedy Brooks. Big punt. Dropping around midfield. Off the head of a Perk Valley player. Controlled by Sophia Levin. Sent back to Maddie Schaefer. Getting some tough pressure. Was able to control it, get it up to midfield. Deem gets a touch on it, sends to Carly Barnes. Barnes looking to send it to Gillespie forwards. Gillespie quick with it, gaining control, takes a shot, and in!
Go!
That's Kendall Gillespie and Carly Barnes. It's impressive play. Carly Barnes able to look for a heads-up play. Kendall Gillespie battling off some shoulders from the Perk Valley Vikings, but beats them with speed. It's a great cross goal. Honestly, nothing the Perk Valley goalie could do about that. Now taking a break is Avery Deem and Ryan Halderman. Stepping in, Tabby Fallon and Gwen Tomasello. Perk Valley tries to start off with the forward action. And out of bounds by Sophia Lovins. Perk Valley throw in around the mid-yard. Gaining control in the midfield. Vikings. Great step off by Colette Wagner, not letting them get through. Still Vikings ball on the right side. A big cross. Schaefer able to get a head on it. It was Leah Hall for the Vikings also getting a touch on it, but cleared out. It's going to be a Vikings throw-in. Was Tomasello trying to get a touch on it. Fallon and Tomasello recently subbed in, are now doubling the ball. Able to force a turnover by the Vikings. Big kick out by Schaefer, trying to get it to Barnes. Barnes now sending it to Fallon. Rivera for the Vikings able to gain control. Miscommunication there between Corpolisi and Rivera. This is now Carlin throwing the ball in for the Fords. Tough decision making here with Carlin. Sends it way up to Gillespie. It's going to be Rivera for the Vikings throwing the ball in. Step up from Rivera. Fallon and Carlin go to double team. It's going to be yet another throw in for Rivera. Rivera sending it to Wesner. Wesner looking to cross middle, cut off by Levens. Gillespie now doing some good ball chasing in the midfield. Vikings ball exactly midfield. Sends the ball to Rivera. Couple Vikings players calling for a cross here. Tries to send the through ball to Corpolisi, but does not work out. It's now going to be Rivera throwing the ball in for the Vikings. Rivera again. Fallon with a big kick up to Gillespie in the midfield. Gillespie sends a short one to Barnes. Barnes now sends a big through. It was Tomasello and Gillespie both trying to gain control, but Vikings are able to clear out. This is Foster now, sends to Barnes. Barnes having to... Fallon playing ball. It's Brianna Young taking a tough hit. Brianna Young, that's going to be a foul against Fallon. Now Rivera taking a big kick. Let's send it to the middle. It's Emma Roy. Tomasello, strip tackle. Through ball, Gillespie trying to track it down. Here she is again. Barnes stepping up, getting control, looking for space, gets a shot off, and just wide right.
Fords have been able to get a couple good looks at this goal, and one of them goes in for the Fords. But, I mean, Fenia Wood checks in here, who scored that one goal for the Fords against Conestoga. Subbing out is Kendall Gillespie, who did score the one and only goal in this game. Fords with control. Perk Valley able to swipe it.
Playing with the ball in the midfield. This is Emma Roy. Emma Roy sends that short pass to Corpolisi. Corpolisi now trying to beat out Schaefer. No problem for Maddie Schaefer. Just gaining control, keeping it in bounds, sending a hard through ball. Rivera cuts it off. Schaefer again chasing down. It's Wesner able to grab it. Trying to beat Schaefer. Holds her ground. Going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Schaefer taking a kick out from the goalkeeper's box. Vikings captain Holly Nuss steps out for a second. Took a hard hit earlier in the game, hoping it's unrelated. Barnes now getting control of the ball in the midfield. Through ball. Right through Fenia Woods. Fallon now chasing it out of bounds. It's going to be a forwards throw-in. Carlin steps up to throw it. Looks like there's some frustration between the forwards. Barnes gains control. Through ball. Intercepted. And out of bounds by the Vikings. Going to be Carlin throwing the ball in once again for the forwards. See Barnes kind of directing traffic on this throw-in. Those Woods trying to gain control. Schaefer sends a good through ball to Wood. Wood sends flat to Fallon. Fallon takes her space, resets. Sending a leading ball up. Tomasello and Wood trying to make something happen. Carlin stepping up, taking a ball. Carlin's throw in to Barnes. Kind of sets it to the foot of the Vikings. Fallon, great step up. Fallon able to stay patient in that. It's now in the forwards attacking goal area. Fallon goes for a shot. Looks like it hits her foot a little funny. Goes way wide right. Now it's going to be the goalie, Tessa Saramanera, taking the ball. Sends a quick flat ball out to Taylor Martin. Martin sends up the sideline. Ball sent to no man's land. Intercepted by Foster. Foster sends a short one to Fallon. Fallon goes to the through. Tomasello now going to gain control deep into the Vikings territory. Tomasello able to eliminate Rivera with a great cross into the center. Just well put by Adrian Coropolisi. Sends a through ball. Schaefer and Wesner in a 1v1 now. Wagner stepping up. Missed. It looks like Kennedy Brooks is going to settle the ball down. It's a great defensive recovery by Kate Garner for the forwards. Brooks with a big kick out. Gathered. Tomasello trying to gain control. Can't quite get it down. Carlin gets a touch. It's going to be out of bounds on the forwards. Giovanna Marcinato checks in. Number 25, Captain Holly Nuss comes in. For the forwards, Avery Deem is now stepping in, giving Sophia Levens a break. Cut off by Tomasello. Deem now gaining control on the left side. Leah Hall breaking that press. It's going to be a big through ball for the Vikings. Wagner beats them on speed. It's going to be a forward's kick coming out. Schaefer, known for her big boots, going to take it out. Let's see where she sends it. Schaefer, a multi-sport athlete for the forwards. And you can tell how she uses it. She plays lacrosse here at Haverford, and she's going to play some Division III lacrosse at Denison University. You can see in this, she's able to stay calm, content, use her strength to her advantage with these big kicks. It's going to be forwards, ball up forward, Fallon. Fallon eliminates. Sends a quick ball to Barnes. Barnes goes to split two, chooses not to. Barnes sends short to Tomasello. Big cutoff by Brenna Crow. It's an amazing step by Wagner. Totally caught her off guard. Big step by Carlin, sends way up the left side of the field. It's going to be a header for Ryan Lindsay. It was tough. That was Tomasello trying to run through the ball, get a touch on it, but not able to control. Schaefer and Ryan Lindsay now in a little bit of a 1v1. Schaefer has control. Splitzer sends to Wagner. Wagner looks upfield, sends to Fallon. Fallon getting some tough contact by Rivera. Fallon getting control, 3 on her. Sends a tough through ball to Woods. Oh. Big trip, Taylor Martin gets stuck in the feet of Gwen Tomasello. It's not going to be a forward's kick way on the right side. $12:20 remaining in the first half. As I was saying earlier, Maddie Schaefer known for her big kick for the forwards. Stepping back, getting an angle. Ball's in play. Goes for a cross, tries to get to Carly Barnes. Uncontrolled by the forwards. That was Wood. Not able to grab it. This is now Marciano. Gonna be a forwards throw it now. Subs in. This is number 7, Andy Nierenberg. And number 11, Lizzie Gondek. Taking out Brady Carlin and Gwen Tomasello. Lizzie Gondek, a senior on the soccer team. And Andy Nierenberg, a junior. Big kick, somehow settled in bounds by Redeem. Ouch. Was off the head of a forwards player. I want to say Kate Garner. Deem trying to chase down. Loses the battle to height. Schaefer gets a touch on it. Out of bounds by Schaefer. Good passing sequence by the Vikings. Now sending a back pass. Gondek doing some good ball chasing. Applying pressure. Fallon stepping up. Fallon getting a little physical game in there. It's not going to be a forwards throw-in. Well done. Andy Nierenberg sends to Fallon. Gondek tries to cut back for it. Doesn't quite work out. Wagner trying to clear it there. Marciano gets a kick. And a big chase by Ryan Lindsay. Kennedy Brooks able to settle the ball down. Kennedy Brooks, only a sophomore for the forwards. Started last year too, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, she played it. She started a couple games last year for the forwards. She's an excellent goalie for this team, and especially how young she is as well. To be as good as she is, it's awesome. Longevity of this program is great.
Very young team for the forwards last year. Having multiple freshmen on varsity and multiple freshmen starting, so seeing this year how they've been able to get into their grounding and set their footing, it's been impressive. Gondek with a hard chase down, but ball's out of bounds. Less than 10 in the half. Schaefer, big ball up. Settled by Gondek off her shoulder. Sent to the midfield. Wagner stepping in, bringing the ball down. Nierenberg with a big kick up the right sideline. Fallon trying to settle it. Couldn't quite track that. Tried to get some sideline action going, but Mia Corpolisi unable to settle the ball down. This is Sophie Levin stepping in, taking out Leah Foster. Nierenberg with a throw in to Fallon, straight back to Nierenberg. Ooh, some tough pressure by Mia Corpolisi. Schaefer able to try and track her down. Corpulisi plays the ball on the ground. It's going to be a forward's kick as Corpulisi was trying to play from the ground and ended up just getting good kick at Schaefer's ankles. Schaefer, big kick. Gondek stepping up to it. Beats the first girl. Fallon calling for a through ball. Fallon, one to beat. Taking her time, sent to Barnes. Barnes with a tricky reception. Needs to eliminate one to try and get a shot off. Another one steps up. Sends the ball to Deem, but not quite accurate. Big clear. Wagner controlling the ball in the midfield with her head, now her shoulder. Schaefer steps up. Does what Schaefer does, sends a big kick up the field. Levens attempting to pressure the ball. Well done. Levens beats her. Big ball. Lizzie Gondek now trying to outrun. Gains control, tries to get a little cross in. Fallon trying to step up to that ball, eliminate. But Rivera is able to control it. Rivera with a hard through ball. This is now Wagner and Marciano in a big race. No one there to help Marciano. Giving it to 15, Mia Corpulisi. Big cross off the body of Ryan Lindsay, but Kennedy Brooks once again able to stay calm, cool, collected, gather the ball, keep control. Big clear. Would get called on a push. Little physical game today.
Yeah, both teams been very physical today, making this game as competitive as possible. I mean, we only have one goal in this first half, and we saw 3 goals scored against Conestoga in total.
Schaefer steps up, kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be the Vikings ball coming in on the right side. Slow dribble out. This is Brady Carlin, Ryan Halderman, and Kendall Gillespie checking back in, seeing if the last 5 minutes and 40 seconds we can get some offensive movement going and get a bigger lead. Kick is out. Fallon, a bit of a race with Rivera. Rivera to even Carlin gets a little head on it. Fallon. And settled by Crow. Levens in the midfield now. Tries to send a quick ball to Barnes, but Crow again steps up. Levens. Levens through to Halderman. Halderman to Carly Barnes. Barnes with a through leading ball to Fallon. Gathered by the Vikings. Fallon sends a back ball to Carlin. Schaefer steps up, sends the ball to Levens. Levens back to Carlin on the right side. Barnes has a quick touch to Halderman. Halderman with the big through ball to Barnes. Barnes now in the box. Eliminates one. Places her shot, and that's a goal for the Fords. That was Barnes. Very well done. Very patient.
Haverford Fords. Scored by number 9, Carly Barnes.
It's a great team effort by the Fords. I mean, we said with that new offense checking in, subbing out, it's going to get some offensive action. Didn't think it happened that quick.
Yeah, it was very quick, within the minute.
Now Vikings ball. Back pass to Mia Corpulisi. Set flat over to Rivera. Some good quick passing Corpulisi. Schaefer cut it off, however. Fallon sends a short ball to Carlin. Cut off by Corpulisi. Schaefer again with the cutoff. Getting some tough pressure on her back by Marciano. Schaefer able to stay calm. Get a clear out to Carlin. Vikings look a little frustrated, asking for a call. Barnes now. Schaefer, big kick. Way up right. Gathered and brought down by Halderman. But that's Brianna Crow. Now sending the ball back to her goalie, Tessa Saramonera. Some good clearing work. Fallon went for a bit of a slide tackle. Freaked out Rivera. Rivera was able to kick the ball out of bounds. This is now Carlin throwing it in. We've seen some great movement on the right side by the forwards. There it is again. Fallon pressuring hard. It's going to be a Vikings throw in. 3:05 remaining in the half. Forwards really just trying to keep it and end in their offensive half. Gillespie getting some tough contact. Barnes, too, getting a big trip. There's the call for it. That was Brenna Crow getting caught up with Carly Barnes. Barnes and Schaefer trying to deciding who's taking this kick. This has always been a Maddie Schaefer ball. I think the past 2 or 3 years, it's always been Maddie Schaefer taking these sort of kicks, so. Barnes. Little discussion with the ref about ball placement. Ticking time, less than 2 minutes now. Barnes, kick up to the left. Saramonera settles it out. Schaefer, pressuring ball. Don't really get to see Schaefer up in that offensive end of the field too often. Barnes, Gillespie now. Settled and stopped by Cora Polisi. Forwards defensive end now. Vikings with a big leading ball to Mia Cora Polisi. Carlin, Kennedy Brooks. Kennedy Brooks with another great save for the forwards, keeping us in here. Big shot. Schaefer tries to stop it. Brooks able to bring it down. You can see Schaefer with a little nod of relief as she did tip that ball. 45 seconds remaining. Brooks up the middle. Settled by Halderman. It's now going to be Vikings ball with a big leading ball to Marciano. And out of bounds. 15 seconds remaining in this half. Forwards are aiming for possession here. Schaefer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
That'll end the half. Very good half for the Haverford forwards. Leading up 2-0 going into halftime. Lucy, what do you need? What do you expect the forwards to do in this second half?
I mean, we've seen this sister connection all game between the Cora Polisi twins for the Perk Valley Vikings. They are getting connections, and I'm honestly just looking for the defensive line to step up and keep breaking them. I think Wagner's doing a great job. I think Carlin's holding her ground well, and you can see Schaefer talking to the ref now, being like, what the heck was that? So I think our defense stepping up, cutting off those fast passes, and our offense keeping up doing exactly what we're trying to stop. Fast passes up the sideline. That was the first half of the Haverford girls soccer game. We'll be back.
Just a few minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Haverford Sports Media broadcast of today's girls soccer game against Perk Valley. It is still 2-0 Fords at the beginning of this second half.
Jack, what do you think they went into halftime talking about?
I think the Fords and Coach Oswald for the Fords just kept telling her girls, keep playing the way you're playing, but try and keep that ball off of your side of the field as much as possible.
So things like this don't happen.
Yeah. And for Perk Valley, try and stop that offensive front of the Fords. But other than that, I feel like both teams, other than Perk Valley's got to focus on defense more than trying to score here, just trying to stop this explosive Fords offense.
I mean, Ford's transition has been something that they've been wanting to work on the last 2 years. And I think right now it is settling together to be offsides for the Fords. This is number 11, Taylor Martin, taking a kick for the Vikings. Very active first half for Martin. Big kick. Wagner able to settle it down, though. Clit getting physical with Leah Hall for the Vikings. This is now Brianna Young. Big through ball. Marciano was trying to send a back pass just so we could get a better angle on goal for the Vikings, but didn't quite work out. It's now going to be the Fords ball coming out of their defensive end. Schaefer stepping up to take the big kick. Down the middle. Off the foot of Barnes. Gillespie now getting a touch on it. Deem chasing down off her head. Cut off. That was Brenna Crow for the Vikings. Big cutoff. It was important play to stop the Ford's transition. This is now Kiefer taking the throw in. Gardner able to get a piece of it. Good header by Gillespie. Carlin getting a big step. Sends to Levins. Levins trying to look for that inside pass, but cut off by the Vikings. Now Wagner stepping up her ball in the midfield. It was a quick ball out. To Foster. Foster chasing down. Grabbed by number 98, Sarah Manera. Ball kind of 50-50 in the midfield. Deem now grabbing it, sending a quick outside ball to Barnes. Looking for it back in the middle. Another quick outside between. It's out of bounds. It was a good hustle by Barnes. Deem stepping. Vikings ball. Wagner tries to get a piece of it. It was number 18, Brianna Young. Big steps. Kate Garner with an important send out of bounds. Very, very physical. That was Brenna Crow, along with Leah Foster. Now Gardner's ball. Now Deem sending one inside. Gathered by the Vikings. Deem with a back pass to Garner. Garner back to Wagner. Slow dribble out. It's going to be a Vikings throw-in. It's going to be Bridget Kiefer stepping up and taking the ball. Bridget with the throw-in to Garner. Out of bounds. Unlucky. Now throwing the ball for the Vikings. That was Ryan Lindsay. Ryan Lindsay sends it into the corner. Wagner trying to gain control. It's going to be a corner for the Vikings. This is an important play for the Forts to showcase their defensive ability and to control this game. taking it the kick for the Vikings. It's Brianna Young. Young with a back pass. It's a back pass to Kiefer. Kiefer tries to cross it in. Forwards stop the momentum. It's a big kick by Crow. Ball being controlled in the forwards box. It got physical. With Schaefer up against number 12, Leah Hall. It's going to be a kick for the Vikings. A lot of people disagree with that. Kennedy Brooks having an amazing game. Going to knock on wood real quick and hope that stays that way. There's a little fall on Leah Hall. A couple people were asking for a call on that, but looks like she just fell over. Whistle, kick, goal for the Vikings. That was Brianna Young. That one hurts. Forwards ball now. Starting at the midfield line. Sent back to Barnes. Barnes sends a through ball to Deem. Overlet it. Big kick up by the Vikings. Schaefer controlling it. Fortunately sends the foot of Ryan Lindsay. Schaefer keeping some good, strong defense. Schaefer bringing her all the way up the field. Well done. Gillespie hustling. It was well done by Gillespie. It's going to be a forwards throw-in. Gillespie sends to Deem. Deem into Gillespie. Cross to Barnes. Can't quite tell. Gillespie to Barnes. Barnes with a little spin move. Shot saved. It's going to be a forwards quarter nonetheless.
Great shot by Carly Barnes right there.
Carly Barnes. That little spin move. Gonna be a corner for the Vikings. For the forwards, I mean. I'm on Viking talk back here. Schaefer, known for big, big kicks. Last corner was a perfect cross sent by Carly Barnes, but we weren't able to finish. Now Schaefer stepping up, kicking. Crossed. Ball in the middle. Untouched. No one able to get a touch on that ball. It was well done. Big kick. As we've been saying all game and all year and all last year, Maddie Schaefer just got a crazy boot.
Yeah, she's able to aim it accurately as well.
Ball hits the ref. Is brought out of bounds slowly. And now it's going to be a forwards corner. The ref is a part of the game. Got to remember. It was a strategic play by the forwards. Never mind. I think that would have caused a lot of drama if the forwards got a corner on that play. But drops the ball off to the Vikings. Sent a big through ball. Ryan Lindsay was there, ready to chase it. I think she's been one of the most aggressive players for Perk Valley today. Throw in for the forwards. That was Carlin. Big throw. Vikings getting a high clear up. Schaefer playing some tough D. Wagner stepping up. Wagner trying to switch fields a little bit, bringing it on over to the left. Sends the ball to Gardner. Now Avery. Avery has Gillespie throw. Barnes gets a touch. Oh, Wagner right off the body. Garner stepping. Well done. Great control by Garner. It was a big step for Brenna Crow for the Vikings. Schaefer gets a touch on it. He's trying to settle it. Carlin giving her some space to make that work. She's getting some tough pressure. Garner controls it, saves it from going out of bounds. Sends across to the middle from the Ford's defensive end. It's a risky ball. Wagner and Brianna Young got some tough contact in there. Wagner's getting pushed around a little bit, staying calm and content. You can tell Wagner is taped up from head to toe, constantly getting some tough balls. It's part of the defensive position in this sport. She's hold strong. Wagner to Barnes. Gillespie steps up and takes it, however. And a great cutoff by Emma Roy. Wagner again. Looking for anything. Sends a short ball to Deem. Deem getting immediate pressure. Up to Foster. Foster to Barnes. Barnes able to give herself some space. And some tough contact. With some strong defensive pressure by Emma Roy. Barnes now. Some more of that pressure. It was Brianna Young now. Schaefer in a 2v1. Kennedy Brooks able to step out. Help the Fords relieve Schaefer. That was a tough play. I mean, that's what we said going into this half, that we needed the Fords to hold strong. Gillespie settling the ball. And a big through ball. Gillespie offsides again. That is now the third offsides call for Gillespie. It's got to be frustrating for the Fords. Getting that momentum forward. It's not going to be a Vikings ball. This is number 11, Taylor Martin. Martin up the field. Foster sends a back pass to Garner. Garner trying to eliminate one. Sends to Gillespie. Gillespie getting control, now cutting through. Gillespie getting some tough contact from behind. Gillespie holds strong. Is going to get us a corner for the Fords. Gillespie's done an excellent job at using her speed in this game. That's how she got the first goal of the game. She's a quick player, knows how to use it. Barnes now taking the corner kick for the Fords. A little tricky. Goes to set it up. Immediately goes Barnes with a big cross now. Uncontrolled. It was an amazing cross straight to the right post. Big step up by Carlin. Strip tackle on her. Now going to be Garner going to settle the ball with Wagner. Wagner sends up to Garner. Out of bounds. Tough run. Sick and Ileko taking out a couple players for the Vikings, giving them a little bit of a break. Some fresh legs out here. Less than 30 in the half in the game. Big through ball to Gillespie. And there it is again. It's now our fourth offsides call. I know, I'm getting sick of it watching these offsides calls. I can't imagine how frustrating it is on the field. Kick for the Vikings. Garner tries to get a piece of it. Wagner does. It's off Wagner. Going to be thrown in ball for Mariciano. Mariciano tries to settle before it goes out of bounds in a big cross. Schaefer gets a piece of it. Now Barnes settling it. Barnes with a big through ball. This is where it is. Halderman with a big run. There she is, Halderman and goalie. Halderman. Halderman goal! Is that not what we just said? That speed from the Ford's attacking line. Wow. I mean, you heard that go down. It's just Halderman.
She was able to break away and just get down the field.
It's intense speed. Halderman and Gillespie got legs on them. It's a known thing at at Haverford High School that the girls' soccer got a tough preseason. They're doing a lot of running, a lot of conditioning, a lot of tests. This is why. Halderman was able to outrun 3 and beat the goalie. Now Vikings ball on their left. Schaefer gets a touch. Now it's Wagner alone. Wagner, great step. Oh, this is number 11, Taylor Martin. Wagner had an amazing step. Taylor Martin an even better one to get the ball back to the Vikings. It's going to be out of bounds by the Vikings, and before it's ball coming out of their defensive goal. Schaefer setting up. And kick towards the right side. Good to space. Now sent back. Schaefer and Wagner doing some communicating there. Schaefer with a big kick towards the middle, trying to clear out. Barnes playing some defense now. Big kick by Carlin. Well done. Here it is again. And that was the Vikings learning from their lesson. Last time they tried to settle it, see what else they could do. But it did not matter. The forwards used their speed. Now she just gets the ball, kicks it out of bounds. Gives everyone time to get back. Even fair defense. Forwards ball in the corner. Well done. It's going to be a corner for the forwards. .24 for the Fords. Grace Hauk is stepping in. Just getting news now that Grace Hauk is a new player for the Fords. Going into her junior year at Haverford. Able to step on this team, and hopefully we're watching her make a difference. So Schaefer taking the ball. Schaefer. Big cross. Goalie gets a touch on it. Out of position. It's off the head of Fallon. Still in the forward's box. And cleared. It's exciting. Brady Carlin having some good pressure. Brady Carlin and Hawk were able to get a good little double team going there. As we just said, she's new to the school, so impressive that they can already get that communication down with some good defense. It's going to be a forwards throw in now. Brady Carlin yet again. Carlin. Big throw down the sideline to Halderman. Halderman gets some contact. Doesn't matter. She gets up. Vikings ball coming down the left sideline. Cut off by Carlin. Carlin and Hawk able to get a good play in there. And it's going to be out of bounds by the forwards. The Vikings ball. It was hard fought. Throw in for the Vikings. And it's on the field. Very crowded over there on that left sideline. Wagner stepping up now. Great step by Wagner. She's got space to work. Barnes with a leading ball. Able to get a touch by the Vikings, however. It's now going to be a throw-in for the forwards on the left sideline. This is Gwen Tomasello checking in for the forwards. Giving Halderman a break. Throw in. Ball is bouncing around in the Vikings box. Now cleared out over the head of Fallon. It's going to be a forward's ball and off the Gatorade jug. Throwing the ball in for the forwards. It's going to be Kate Garner. Garner with the throw to the corner and Fallon. Fallon tries to get a touch off to Gillespie. Back to Garner. Garner now to the middle. This is Hawk getting some space now. Hawk with a back pass to Wagner. Wagner back to Garner. Gardner with a cross back to Hawk. Stepped up by Rivera and cleared out. Wagner waiting for it to settle. Getting some intense pressure there. It was Murciano for the Vikings also applying some hard pressure on the forwards back line. Schaefer now with that boot up the right side of the field. Switching fields, Gwen Tomasello running onto it. Tomasello keeps it in bounds. He's going to bring it down to the sideline. Eliminates one. Gets a good cross into the forwards territory, or the Vikings territory. But now it's going to be Rivera for the Vikings clearing out. Again, fought by Hawk, kicks it off the foot of a Vikings player. It's going to be a forwards throw, and Carlin stepping up to take it.
For about half of this second half, this game has been played on the Vikings half of the field. The forwards haven't been really seeing.
Gillespie. Saved.
Haven't been seeing any action on their side. I mean, you see Kennedy Brooks up past the 20.
Big clear. This is a new goalie this half. This is Samantha Young. Freshman for the Vikings. It's going to be a call for some physical contact against the forwards. It's Carly Barnes getting the call against her. Oh, miscommunication by the forwards. Hawk and Carlin both went for the ball. Hawk was able to get a piece of it, but left Carlin gone, and that's a cross. Kennedy Brooks not able to get a touch on it. That is a goal for the Vikings. Marciano scores that. Grabs the ball, runs up the field. He's now a 3-2 game at the Nog. I think goals like that are just caused by miscommunications, starting way up in the forward line and trickling down. Barnes with one to beat. Sends a back pass to Carlin. Carlin sends a big through ball out of bounds. It's going to be a Vikings throw in on their left sideline. This is Rivera taking the ball for the Vikings. Saw a lot of her in the first half. Been a little more content this half. Sent to space. Vikings controlling the ball in the midfield and a big through ball. Some fast speed by Cora Polisi. Get some tough contact. And a big clear. It's going to be a throw in for the Vikings. Wagner and Cora Polisi got a little bit of a run in there. But both got up. Both are fine. Wagner staying in. Dropping into Mark now. And a throw in for Rivera. Rivera sends the ball back to Martin. Martin and Barnes fighting over it. Barnes could not beat 3. Vikings ball. Switching fields now on the right side. Fallon went for a step up. It's going to be a slow way out. Controlled. And now it's going to be a throw in for the Vikings. Subbing in for the forwards, we have Sophia Levins. We have Annie Nierenberg. And we have Avery Deem. Big clear. Sophia Levins. It's a back pass by Taylor Martin. But Avery Deem's speed nearly gets there. Sends the ball back to Gillespie. Gillespie with one to beat. Beats her. Another one. Now in the middle. She's got space. Room to work. Off the body of number 17, Brenna Crow. Hard hustle trying to keep it in for the forwards. Going to be White's ball coming out. Never mind. It's going to be a corner. I believe they're calling the off the head of Brenna Crow. Up here it looked like it may have gotten some forwards contact on the way out. But we're not complaining here at Haverford Sports Media. It's going to be Schaefer kicking the ball in now. Whatever the ref says is right, so forwards corner. Schaefer stepping up. We've seen amazing crosses from Schaefer all day long. Big clear or kick for Schaefer. And an amazing defensive save for the Vikings. Schaefer now has the ball again. I want to say that was Brianna Young for the Vikings. Holy moly.
It was a great save.
It was a defensive save. It's a big stat. It's going in her highlight reel. Throw in Garner to Diem. Diem to Levens. Out of bounds. Be a Vikings ball coming out of their defensive end. This is Brenna Crow taking the kick. Crow with a big kick up the left field. Attempt to be settled down. Still Vikings ball. Schaefer steps up. Foster. Some tough playing by Sophia Levens, getting a little physical. Says hawking the Vikings girl down. Still, here she is chasing her down. Vikings ball out of bounds. Schaefer is happy up to take the kick. We have less than 20 remaining in the half. Remaining in the game. Schaefer. Big kick up. Tomasello chasing down. Again, we can see the forward speed. Tomasello trying. Nierenberg throwing the ball in for the forwards. Nierenberg with a little back pass. Miscommunication between Foster and Nierenberg. It's now going to be a big breakaway for the Vikings. Saved by Kennedy Brooks. Amazing step out. Wow. If we had a replay cam, we'd never stop showing that. It was a great step out by Kennedy Brooks, and now the Fords are already in their offensive zone. Gillespie getting some tough physical contact. Wow, I'm not going to stop talking about it. Kennedy Brooks with a phenomenal step to ball. It's got to hurt for the Vikings.
They were so close to getting that goal, and Kennedy Brooks with an amazing save. Stopping their momentum.
I mean, wow. Schaefer and Marciano is all up in each other. Marciano's complaining about the foul and where it was called. Schaefer is getting a big kick across to the right side. Out of bounds. This is 44 Fenia Woods and number 5 Tabby Fallon checking in for the Fords. It's a bit of a weak clear. Tough clear for the Vikings. Looks like a bit of a missed kick, and now it's going to be a Fords throw-in in their attacking area. So away left. Kate Garner stepping up. Garner to Levin. And out by the Vikings. It's going to be a Fords corner. Schaefer coming up to take the kick out. Schaefer Big cross. Oh,
So close.
handball. It's going to be a penalty kick for the Fords.
Now they get another chance at this goal.
Stepping up to take the kick is going to be Fenia Wood. It's a sophomore, Fenia Wood. Little pump-up talk going on in the Vikings goal right now. Communicating it, figuring it out, and now Fenia, sophomore, stepping up to take the kick.
Fenia was the...
Kick.
And it's
And it's
another
in.
goal!
High middle left of the goal. Fords down there up 4-2. Well, that was electric.
Fenia Wood had that one goal in the game against Conestoga, and now another goal here against Perk Valley.
I mean, I'm going to be annoying, but this all started with Kennedy Brooks' save. That was bananas. Oh, we're going to do a goalkeeper substitution, taking out the freshman Samantha Young and checking in the sophomore, Tessa Sarah Manera. Throw in Nierenberg. Uh-oh. Bit of a clock mistake. That was that goalie sub we were talking about earlier. Oh, it looks like the Vikings goalie freshman is hurt, and that's why we had that substitution. Where we've got the best trainers in the country, David Androsi, coming to check on her. Ford's ball now in the front. Barnes playing some defense now. A lot going on right now. That was a hard step for the Fords. Miscommunication a little bit. Big cross, Fallon. Gonna be called offsides. That's offsides call number 6 for the Fords. Ouch. Wagner with a big stop and big clear, sending to Barnes with space and time. Fallon getting some contact, not able to get control of the ball with a hard defensive recovery. Wagner with a big step to Woods. Woods tries to get a little tricky ball to Barnes, but Barnes didn't quite have the momentum or communication that she needed to make that work. Schaefer stops it. And ball sent straight to Vikings with no one there to step. This is number 18 for the Vikings. Brianna Young with a big kick. And there's Kennedy Woods again with one of those slide saves. Phenomenal. Now Wood. It's going to be her and the goalie. Here we go. A hard chase out by 17. Same girl that just brought the ball up the field. No foul called. Brenna Crow with a hard defensive cut back, stopping that transition goal. Vikings getting the ball on the left sideline. Even numbers. Wagner getting it out of their zone. Schaefer with a high clear. Diem keeping it in bounds. Vikings ball. Levin going to play defense. Diem steps up. Barnes to Levin. Levin way up to Wood. Wood back to Barnes. Fallon asking for the ball. Barnes beating. Barnes getting a call on that. Just a little bit of contact from Beacourt Polisi. Schaefer taking the ball about 9 yards above midfield. Kick is out. Way up. Goalie's out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for the Fords. Schaefer, hell of a kick. Heck of a kick. Barnes now stepping up for the corner. Less than 10 in the half. Barnes, big cross. It's going to be yet another corner for the Fords. Schaefer stepping up now. Big kick in. Crossed. Untouched. It's tough. Vikings ball coming out. Slow setup. Sent to Rivera on the left side. Cut off by Diem. Gondek gets a touch to Gillespie. Gillespie now with 2 to beat. It's going to be played out left. Gillespie with the girl coming on her from the back. Now sends an easy one into Barnes. Barnes with 2 to beat. The Fords are offsides. 7th time this game we've been called offsides. And ball in the midfield. Looks like Leah Foster. Hands the ball off to Schaefer. Schaefer taking the ball 10 yards above the midfield. Take your time. We've got 6:30 left in the game. Schaefer telling everyone to get in. Big kick out right. Again, untouched. It's got to be frustrating for Schaefer. Keeps sending these balls out to the right side, going untouched. Vikings ball coming out of the defensive end. Gondek doing a little bit of a chase down. Ball set up the right. Diem pressuring. Out of bounds on Diem. Wagner going to apply some pressure. Now it's going to be a Fords throw-in. Gondek tried to get something. Couldn't make it work. Going to be Vikings momentum forward on the left sideline. Giving her time to work. Wagner trying to slow down Brianna Young. It's going to be a corner. Brianna Young, they're going quick. They're not giving time to set up. And a big cross. And out of bounds outright. Well done. Forward stayed calm, cool, collected. We're ready for that fast start. Now we're going to be able to clear it out. We've got 5 minutes exactly remaining of this game. Schaefer now. Big kick in the middle. Stopped by Marciano. No need to fear. Garner is there. Barnes. Barnes to Levins. Back to Barnes. Stopped by Taylor Martin in the midfield. Big step up. Now here she is again. Gillespie. Goalie had a bit of a miss, bit of a fumble, but was able to gather it. Gillespie was figuring out if she wanted to play it or not. Smart choice, avoided a foul. Now DM in a 1v1, 50-50 ball with Cora Polisi. Polisi and DM again. Unlucky. Kennedy Brooks able to step up. Wagner got a little tripped up in the middle of that. Number 2, Giovanna Marciano capitalized on Wagner's fault, but Kennedy Brooks, brick wall, there to step in. Kick up the midfield. Gillespie, unlucky touch. Diem to Gondek. Gondek back to Gillespie and cleared out by Rivera. Ball is back with Barnes. It's Carlin, not Barnes. Now Wagner stepping up. Wagner with a clear out left. Gonna let it go out. Immediately picked up by Marciano. Marciano with a little ground ball sent out to Cora Polisi. And a header out of bounds. Garner now calling for the throw-in. Got 3 minutes remaining. And same thing, out of bounds by Cora Polisi. Garner again. Forwards, give me your space, give me your time. Cora Polisi now keeps it inbounds with a header. Gillespie with a great touch into space in the middle. Big step up by Carlin. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie with a through ball. Barnes now hunting down. Can she keep it in? Oh, just barely. It's a good run. It's gotta be frustrating. Now 2:30 remaining in the game. Gondek trying to put some pressure on that defensive clear. Now Rivera with the ball on the left side. Big through send. Schaefer, step, big kick out right. Gondek. Gondek and Crow went for that 50-50 ball. Crow was able to clear it out. Now it's going to be a throw-in. This is Carlin taking the throw-in. Carlin, short back to DM. DM looking for that give and go. Not on the same page there. DM header down to herself. It's going to be 3 forwards, 1 Viking, and somehow the Vikings are able to gain control of that. That's Marciano. Been a big push forward for the Vikings. Now once again gaining possession. Lizzie pressuring. Gillespie fights for a touch. Does not win. This is a Cora Polisi sister with the ball. Sent to Garner. Garner and a slow trickle out of bounds. Garner with yet an amazing step on the sideline. And it's up. Foster settling it, sending it over to Barnes. Barnes bringing it down, sending to Gondek. Gondek. Gillespie with a big cross. Big cross. Come on now. Great pickup by the Vikings goalie. That was Tessa Saramanera. First half goalie and then subbed in after Samantha Young suffered an injury.
There's a minute remaining left in this game.
Vikings now on their offensive end with space. I'm looking like there's a little bit of offsides going on. People are asking for with number 15, one of the Cora Policies. It's going to be a throw-in for the forwards. 20 seconds remaining. Goal here is to just maintain a possession. Keep the ball away from the Vikings. Carlin. Taking your time, sends back to Colette. As we said, it's a little bit of a keep-away game right now, but Colette, a little bit of a misstep, sends to Cora Polisi. 2, 1, and Brooks ends the game. It was a hard-fought game for the forwards. Honestly, I think it was a great offensive and defensive effort. It was played like a team.
Yeah, definitely. It was a team game today. 4 goals by 4 different girls. And we will see you guys in 15 minutes for the start of the boys soccer game against Westchester East.
Also Vikings.
Also the Vikings.
See you then.
See you then.